You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? Happy Monday. I am so happy to have you here today. You know why? Because I was feeling like talking to myself, but I thought I didn't want to get caught talking to myself. It'd be sure great if somebody would be listening to me. And so thanks for that. It's like 142,000 of you every single day these days, so it's not like I'm alone. Today we're going to talk about happiness. I think our number one quest in life is to be happy. It's hard to find sometimes. Sometimes it's hidden in plain sight. We'll talk about that a little bit today. And something else. A lesson I want to pass on to you that I'm actually in the middle of not doing. But I'm reminding myself today why. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day, because sometimes the world is wacky. Sometimes the world's dark and evil. You know, just watch the news or just talk to a neighbor or go to the gym and hear the gossip, stuff like that. Sometimes it gets heavy. You got a recession. Yeah, we're in a recession right now. It's tough for people right now. It's dark right now. Holidays are coming. It's going to be, hopefully a very light time for people. But right now it's feeling kind of, but just remember this. You have the choice. You have the choice. If you feel light and happy, positive and upbeat, if that's who you are on the inside, just be that. Let it shine. We need a whole bunch of that out there right now. I don't know why I'm saying. I probably ran into some people that were kind of casting darkness on me. I said, no, go away, darkness. My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. Happy to have you here today. Let's start first with a question I have not asked for about 2 weeks now. I stopped because I was testing to see if y'all would say something, if you noticed, wondering if you still needed it anymore. I don't do focus groups and stuff. I just figured it out. It's a gut thing. Have you done your homework? I make you this promise if you take a couple of minutes after this program today, and the homework is this. Here's the assignment. Ask yourself this question. How is my life going? And then sit back and open yourself up for the answers. Good, bad, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just let it come to you, okay? That's all you have to do. If you'll do that on a regular basis, at least once a week and maybe every day, now your subconscious mind is paying attention to how your life is going, and you can make corrections and get exactly what you want. So do your darn homework. Okay, before we get to the show about happiness today, I'm in a conundrum right now, and I'm going to share it with you because you guys, you're my friends.
I trust and believe in you, and I know you do me most days anyway. I've taught in the past that, sometimes the goals that we set, we don't really know why we set them. Sometimes we do it thinking we need to. Sometimes people give us goals and say, you'd be good at that. Go do it. And you spend a long time getting there, right? And I've taught that many, many times. And I've always said, if you come to the realization that it's not your thing, your heart is not singing, sometimes you got to make a change. Now, the whole world's going to say, don't be a quitter. I say, be a freaking good quitter. I say, be a quitter as fast as you freaking can. Be a good quitter. Get out of that stuff you don't like to do. Do the stuff you love to do. So anyway, where am I saying? I set this goal of starting a YouTube channel, and I did it. Oh my God, I'm a pit bull. You put me on something, I'm going to get it done. I will stick with it until I get it to happen, and it's good. I like it. It's been kind of fun, I guess, but you know what? I found myself walking in the studio, not happy to come in the studio. I found myself dreading having to go on video. I found myself dreading having to look at the camera, not just me and you and the microphone, the earphones and stuff. I found myself kind of dreading that. It's been bugging me. And it happened like from the first day, okay? This is nothing that I just thought of today. And so I'm right on the precipice of not doing the channel anymore. And we'll find out tomorrow. Today, I'm not doing a video. I'm just doing audio today. But if I follow my own Scott Logic advice, I won't do it anymore. Because my heart's telling me, nah, this is more fun for you. This is what you enjoy. This is where you have the biggest impact. This is what really makes you fire up. I want to share that with you because I'm thinking that maybe since we're in the goal-setting time of the year, almost anyway, you might have a few things on your mind. Let me know what you think if you want to. Just send it to my personal address, scott@motivationtomove.com. I'd love to hear from you. I'll figure it out. I think I'm almost there anyway. So let's talk happiness today, okay? Have you ever, by the time you get to it, there's like 5 lessons before you got here. Just relax a little bit, okay? Jeez. Your happiness begins today. It does. Have you ever woken up in the morning and you just basically jump right into your to-do list and you forget about what you really, truly want? Do you do that? I am guilty of that. I get excited. I get out of bed. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes. I say, I got stuff to do. Let's go. Tomorrow I'm going to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, of all things. Well, maybe 6. So much to do on our plates these days, right? It is easy to lose track of the big picture and to lose track of where you are heading. And we all do that from time to time. Heck, I just talked about a time when I just did it, like doing it right now. A little bit off kilter there, right? Got to adjust that heading indicator or something. That's why I asked to do the homework on a Monday. A powerful way to overlay what is essential to your life that makes you happy and still get the day-to-day stuff out of the way. So how do we do that? So let me go through the basics of what you would do if you're doing your homework. I don't do this often. I should do it more. I've talked about it now 16 years. I just assume you know it already, but there's new people every single day. Number 1, I want you to check in right now. You can, as I'm talking to you, I'll give you a chance to think about it a little bit. I'll talk slower. Thank God, Scott, you're going to talk slower. I've been praying for this. Check in with the roles and goals that you have in your life. Do you like what you have? Do you need to make a change? Sounds like something I just said a few minutes ago, huh? Check in with yourself. The roles. Are you a family person? Are you spiritual? Do you have a job? Your goals. You want to make more money, buy a new house, take a vacation. Make sure that these things are things that you love, that mean something to you, that have meaning for you, so you'll work hard for them and you really enjoy your day. That's how it should be. Doesn't mean it's going to be perfect every day, but it's a lot more perfect here when you like what you're doing. So what do we do after that? We decide on the next action of what you want to take. I tend to look at this as an application, to be honest with you. I've stuck with the word action for a long time, but I like the application thing because we have to consider how we will apply this in our life, and then we actually have to apply it to our life. So I think the next step is the application phase. Step 2, hold your space on your calendar and then put your roles and goals in the direction of your dreams. Now, here's what I mean. If you have my Perfect Week Planner, and it's still available at perfectweekplanner.com. Yep, haven't got around taking it down yet. I do that sometimes. But it's like, there's 600 people a week right now downloading that thing. It's crazy. If you haven't got that, go get it and watch the video, because what you're going to find when you get that and watch the video is that I'm going to teach you a way to basically have a lot of white space on your calendar to control everything. And I promise you this, if you do it, your life will change. I can also tell you that almost anybody who has done it, their life has changed. And when they got off track, they said, Scott, I can't figure out what's going on. I say, show me your calendar. I said, there it is. Do not let day-to-day challenges throw you off track. I do it on a Thursday. On Thursday, I pull out my perfect week planner. I look at the next week and I decide what is going to go. It's important to me. Stuff I got to do for myself and for my customers, my clients. And I make sure there's a place for it. Plenty of space for me, though. Breathing room, white space. Otherwise, the day-to-day just runs with it. There's too much going on. That's a big promise I make to you. If you'll do that, if you'll hold the space, and yes, you can, you really, truly can, you'll change your life. Number 3, no matter how busy you get, you need to take a look back on the homework. Remember that question I had you ask? How's my life going? I know it's a simple question, but I like simple. You know that. How's my life going? It's going awesome. Yeah, what do I like about it? Well, I like this and this, but what's not going so well? Oh my God, I don't like that. Oh no. So you don't just set it and forget it. Thank you, Ron Popeil. Don't just write it down someplace and then don't look at it for the next 5 years and then go, oh, wow, look at that. Huh? Tell me you haven't done that one. Review it as many times as you want throughout the course of the week and watch how your life begin to change. It's amazing how it happens. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever sat down and wrote that big manifesto of goals, all the stuff you want to be doing? Maybe you did it on a Microsoft Word doc or something like that. You wrote it down on your computer. It was great. You're on your way. And then you forgot about it. And 3 years later, raising my hand, I've done it. You find that list and you're like, man, it's amazing how much actually got done without me even thinking about it. That's why we do our homework. But then you realize, holy moly, if I had looked at this list before and all along the way, I could have got it all done. And my life would have been on fire. Tell me you haven't done it. Oh, the show is packed. I could do a whole weekend on the show today. All right. A lot on my mind, obviously. Tomorrow's happiness is built on what you do today for me, especially on Thursday afternoon. All right, I have no idea what I'm talking about tomorrow. Yeah, I do. Yeah. How to connect with others. That's what we're talking about tomorrow. So I'll come back and let you know where my thought patterns are tomorrow. Either way, we're going to have a freaking awesome day. Make yours one too. I'll see you in the morning. Bye.